Okay, it's Wednesday, August 28th, 2013, and I want to do an end of the day recap. And in this recap, I just want to talk a little bit about theory and just some thinking parts regarding stocks, rather than just talking to you about general stocks. See, what's happening right now in the market, or what's kind of going on, is we've broke this 14,000 880 level that I talked about and mentioned for a few weeks, and we broke lower. Now, because we broke lower, things are now going to be moving slightly to the upside. Stocks don't go straight down, they don't go straight up. Look at this path over here. Does this look like it went straight up? No, there's a few little bounces, even though it did climb at a very steady rate. Look at this line down here. Did it go straight down? No, it didn't. It went up, it went down, it went all around. So when things are moving in the market, so let's say from here to here, they're not going to go straight down, and you need to be aware of this. There's going to be fake outs and psych out things that'll happen, such as these little flags, these bear flag things that are happening. There'll be pennants that might happen that are bear flag things. So we bounced here a little bit, and some people may be thinking that the stock market is bullish, or they may start saying things like, oh, this stock or this company is now moving to the upside. It's moving. It's going higher on higher volume, but you're not seeing the bigger picture. The thing is these stocks are moving higher, and they might retest these levels. They might come up and climb these levels multiple times, as you can see right here. Zooming in on the hourly, look at what's happening. It's hitting it here, here, and here. So it broke it right in this level, and it retested. And look where the higher volume is. The higher volume is to that downside. I mean, yes, we had a few little upside things, but look, downside. Where are the bigger bars? They're the red bars. Look over here, the red bars. Now you can do math calculations and see and total these up and see what it's really going into and see where things are pushing, but it's moving to the downside. I mean, there's no question about it. Now, can the market move higher? Yes. Yes, the market can move higher, and it can do whatever it wants. These big money makers and institutionals, they want to move the stocks higher, and they'll move them higher, and then they'll take that rug and get it out of you and rip it from under your feet, and then they're going to sell it right back in your face. So now, if people were short up here at the top, and now, they move down, and now they're buying it back, and that's what makes the market move a little bit higher. But look at that volume with the daily on today going to the upside. It's half compared to look at the daily going yesterday to the downside. Look at that volume. It's just twice as much. And think of volume as a voting rights. Who's voting where? They're voting to the downside. Right now they're voting to the downside here. They're voting to the downside here, here, here. Maybe earlier back here, a little bit to the upside. But the market, again, it can do whatever it wants. It can go up on lighter volume. But do you have conviction? That's the key and important thing. It can move up. It can move higher on lower volume. But it's not really a conviction. It's not of quality volume if it moves higher. So when I'm talking about stocks, when I'm watching this Dow, I'm watching this level at the moment. It bounced at this level, and it went back lower. It didn't push through it. It didn't go on higher volume. I'm kind of looking for it to test this next region, but we'll see. Time will tell. I do expect things to kind of sell off over the next week or two. And if you're not comfortable with shorting, don't short. If the stock's not acting right, just say next. Just move on. If things aren't working in your favor, they're hitting your stops, don't play them. And if you don't know how to do or trade properly, then just stay away from the market at the moment and then get into it later as you learn and build your education, time, and energy into it. You're going to have to pay your dues in this business, and you're going to have to put the time into it. You may be not trading for 10 years. You may be trading for, 5 years incorrectly, and then finally something clicks. I mean, that's kind of what happened for me. I mean, I lost $16,000 in 16 minutes when I was 16 years old. That's my story. It took me 10 more years after that to figure things out and get things into perspective. So, I call it my curse of the 16th. For you, you're going to have a different story. You may lose more money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. You may win right away, in thousands of dollars, and then you'll lose a bunch of money. And that's what will bring you humbleness. Anyway, watch the market and just be careful and see what's acting right, see what's not acting right. Watch the volume. That's the key. All right, that's all for today. Have a great day and live life abundantly.